Shemai! This is lesson 6 on how to read music with your bass ukuleles. So I think you can guess we've done lessons 1 to 5. We are using this book, Team Strings Double Bass. All right, there will be links in the description below. And if you want to know why I've chosen to use this method, go and check out, I did a tester bass reading music lesson a while back, and I explain in that why I do it this way. Of course, if this is the first lesson you've just come across, I would recommend going back and doing 1 to 5 first, because they are all progressive. We are looking at pages 15 and 16 today. All right. Ideally, if you've got the book, it's even better. If you don't have the book, I will be putting the music that I cover in this lesson up on the screen, but there is other music in the book for you to practice as well. And of course, very often the book comes with a CD accompaniment with some backing tracks for you to practice along to. So lesson 6, page 15 in the book, if you've got it, you can just see it's appeared there now. It covers the notes A, B and C sharp. If you want to know why it's C sharp, again, it's because of key signatures. I'm going to talk about that more in a couple of lessons. But all you need to know for now is that it's A, B, which is 2nd fret, and then C sharp, which is 4th fret. How do we know it's a sharp? Because of that sharp sign. Looks a little bit like a hashtag in front of the C's, which is the 2nd space up. No new note values today. Still looking at crotchets or quarter notes. They're worth 1 beat, minims or half notes, which are worth 2 beats, and semi-breves and whole notes, which are worth 4 beats. So the first 2 little exercises, these are just A, B and C sharp. We do look at the open D string in a moment as well. So here we go. This is the first little exercise, all right? All minims, but a minim rest at the end as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C sharp, B, C sharp, B, A. Rest, rest. One last time, no counting or note names. 1, 2, 3, 4. And don't forget, when you're putting your fingers down for your C sharp, okay, put all your fingers down. Whether you're using your little pinky to play it, in that case you'd put all 4 fingers down, or if you're using your ring finger to play it on the 4th fret, you put your 1st, 2nd and 3rd finger down, okay? These 2 are your weakest fingers, so you do need to help them out by pressing the other fingers down as well. Next little exercise, same notes, but this time we've got crotchets or quarter notes, minims or half note, and a semi-breve at the end. No rest, so nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're holding that last note down for 4 beats. Okay, one other little thing to remember, in the middle of that, there are 2 C sharps. In the 2nd bar, we only write the sharp sign once at the beginning of the bar or in front of the first C, and then it counts for the rest of the bar. Once more, a little bit faster. I'll try not to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember holding that last note for 4. I'm going to come back to the harvest in a minute, but let's have a little look at Claire De La Lune, a nice traditional French song, all right? And you can see it's got the little keyboard sign there, which means if you've got the CD with the book, there's a backing track to go with this. Claire De La Lune. 1, 2, 3, 4. C sharp, B, A, C sharp, B, B, A, rest, rest. Rest, rest. All right, we're getting the idea. And again, now remember, this is a video. You can stop it, you can pause it, you can rewind it, you can practice in between, okay? And you can slow it down by clicking on the settings below. Right, I skipped over the harvest a minute ago with good reason, all right? The harvest has got open D, mid da 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 line, and there is even a sneaky open E. All right, if you look at the end of that first line there, there's a very low note. We've got open A, then there's a note below that. We've got to think all the way back now to lesson 2 when we finished off our open strings. And E, it's the lowest note on our bass ukes. And you can see there, it's so low, it's actually underneath the stave. You probably can't remember what that line is called. It's called a ledger line. Right, I'm going to play through the harvest now. I'm only going to play through it the once, but remember, practice it, come back, practice it, come back, okay? There is no accompaniment on the CD for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So you're looking ahead now, B, now you could open D. So open A, now open E. Second line. This bit's the same as the beginning. Another open D. One, 2, 3, 4. Got to hold that last beat for 4. Now then, I sort of said in the middle of that, it's the same as the beginning. You often find that, all right? There are repeated sections in music. You go back to traditional music, classical music, pop music. They've all got these repeated sections in. I'm skipping dance at the bottom of the page if you've got the book. Okay, so looking at page 16, I'm not going to do them all now. This is the way I tend to do it in school. You need to look carefully at this page, and if you've got the book, I really would recommend practicing it, because this isn't now just A, B, C sharp and D. There are some of the other notes from the D string that we've already learnt. So for example, Song from Holland at the top of the page it's got an E, which is our first finger or second fret on the D string. The chorale has got F sharps in it. Arden Lays has got F sharps in it as well. The quick march we are going to look at now has got A, B, C sharp, open D and E's, okay? And then the Grasshopper has got A, B, C sharp, D, E and F sharps. That's what we'll finish with. So quick march, first of all slowly, and then we'll do it a bit quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, D, A, Now, I didn't say it during playing then, but when you've got open strings, all right, I have talked about this before, try and dampen the strings ringing at the end of a note. All right, at the beginning there, we've got open Ds and open As. It just becomes a little bit messy, all right? So if you can, dampen them either with your left hand or with your right. So quick march, once more, little bit faster, and I'm going to try and not say anything anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So how did we get on with quick march, okay? These now, you could well have to practice this a little bit, especially because we are introducing the notes on the A string and really on the D string. Right, let's finish today's lesson with the Grasshopper. It's 3 lines long. There's a little bit of jumping around in it. That's why it's called the Grasshopper, okay? Some of the notes, it's not necessarily going to the next note, they're jumping a little bit. And this is where, with practice, you do need to try and read ahead a little bit to see what's coming next. Okay, here we go, the Grasshopper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 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 D. Rest. A. D. Rest. Rest. A. D. Rest. A. Rest. D. Rest. 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 Practice it. Okay, stop, go back, slow it down if you need to. One last time through. Again, I'll try not to say anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next line. Last line. How did you get on? That's quite a big leap there, no pun intended, with the Grasshopper. All right, so suddenly now A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, and we even had an E string thrown in as well. So that's lesson 6, notes on the A string with a few other notes thrown in as well. Now then, you are going to have to be practicing these, all right? If I was doing it in school, we'd do that in a lesson. The pupils would go away, practice, hopefully anyway, for a week, come back, we'd go over it and then look at something new. So there we go. Thank you for all the very positive feedback with these bass reading music lessons so far. And I'm just really glad that they're helping. As always, if you've got a comment or a question, please feel free, leave it below. Give us a like if you've enjoyed. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for watching.